But yeah, today is the day that I finally put my car into its first ever registered car show. We got our numbers over the weekend, which was given to us by the event hosters, people that are hosting the event. And yeah, we have to go there. We have to show the number that they gave. They sent us, sent it all, at least for what I understood, between me, Jerry, and Jarvis. They sent all of us ours through Instagram, like how everybody else got it. So right now it is, if my Apple Watch can stop being a weirdo, it got to be like, okay, 7:49. It's 7:49, and I know I told Jarvis that I'm meeting up with him at I wanted to be on the road at 8, and he was a little reluctant, because they're not really morning people. Hell, I know I'm not a morning person whatsoever, but and that's probably why you could probably hear my voice sound a little weird, because I'm still like with the sleepy face on a little bit. But yeah, I'm waiting outside his house right now, so we can make our way over there, because for the people that are registered, you got to be there by between 9 and 11. So they give what seems to be 2 hours for people to get in there, set their cars up, clean their cars, and then prepare for the event that starts at 12. I'll let you guys know. I'm going to take you guys on this journey. This is a first for me. I had to kind of shake off the anxiety a little bit. I talked to my homie Kenyatta, and after talking to him, my mom and everybody, everybody is my brother Alex. Everybody's like, just, you good. Don't, just don't worry about it. Don't overthink it. Just do what you got to do. And so that's really all I needed. You know what I mean? It's just kind of nerve-wracking, because now, instead of my car being in the eyes of myself and maybe you guys, whenever I show the car or whatever I'm doing, like I'm going to have people walking around my car, being a little more detailed at my car, as opposed to my car riding in the street. So, that's kind of like, but yeah, I think we're going to get some good responses. I did go to another car meet yesterday, Tuners Invade, which these videos may come out awkwardly, and I got some great response from that event. Like, I didn't realize so many people was like they didn't even a lot of people didn't even realize I drove up in it, because I'm seeing people like, yo, did you see that G35 down there? It looks like the Batmobile. And then I'm just like, wow. I'm not even like, yeah, that's mine. I'm not even trying to be, my humble meter is always on. So I'm not even trying to be like, yeah, I drove it. That's me. Not even. I'm letting them just enjoy the car. Don't worry about me. I need my baby to get the shine. I don't need to take the shine from my baby. You know what I mean? So that was a little good indicator of hopefully how today would be. So fingers crossed, we're going to get this dub today, guys, and it'll be a fun day. Hopefully it's not too crazy hot. But yeah, we'll see. All right. So join me. Let's go. We inside the event right now. We're parked behind this group of cars. We don't even know where or when or we're going to be able to get into the actual event. And I'm assuming all these cars are, actual car groups, car people, like, the car clubs. So there's a ton of cars on that side. This whole line of cars is right here. So we'll see.
It looks like, yeah, it looks like fucking.
But I think it's on air, clearly. He was the leader. This guy right here. Yep. He was the one in the front. Me and him was right next to each other. I was the leader of the group. Me and Jerry and Jarvis. Yeah. Oh, it's clean too. It's clean as hell. Yo, look at the carbon fiber little piece at the top. Where your girl at?
Huh?
Where your girl at?
Oh, they got me.
Oh, you dropped you off? Hey, what you doing? Oh,
She a brunch with her female.
you having a brunch?
On their baby's good, take the car so you feel like, you know,
Like you.
they prime for a bit. You need to get out.
Alright, I ain't walking all this far over here, nigga. Back it up.
Okay. I don't know. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy. And nope, I'm not upset at all, as you guys saw from the clip. I'm not upset at all that I didn't win anything. That's there's no egotistical bone in my body. What I am kind of upset by is that I had to chase the event staff, the actual person, the female that actually put this whole event together, and multiple judges, right? I had to chase all these people down for a piece of paper to judge my car. You know what they told me? They told me that they ran out of papers to judge cars. Now, mind you, my boy Jarvis with his red Jenny and a few cars scattered in the area that I was had papers. Few. I'm talking like maybe 3, 4, 5 or so cars in a row of cars, right? I'm chasing, I'm looking. My thing is, if you hold an event and you have a set number, let's say 330 people supposed to be registered for this event, you should have 330 papers printed for that event. So you have 330 people, you're supposed to at least have 330 pages print out for each individual registered car. How do you run out of papers? Right? And here's what they also did. Not less than 10 minutes before they started judging, you know what they gave me? They gave me a paper to somebody who they couldn't find their car, who apparently left the event early. You know, they gave me his paper or her paper, told me to scratch my name out and fill out the information for your car and give it to and hand it to the judge when you're done. That's what they told me. I told myself, never again. Never again. And you could also see there were so many people upset. I have a reason. I want to say something, but I'm going to be as politically correct. I'm not going to say what's on my mind at this particular point. But I will say this. The people that won already knew they were going to win. Straight up. It gave me vibes of homeboy, homegirls. You gonna win no matter what. That's all it was. That's legitimately what happened. And I'm not just saying that. A gang of people were saying that. So, guys, you know, I'm not saying that this didn't put a damper on my car show registering for the future. It really didn't, but it did do something. And if anybody knows me, know the one thing you don't want to do about Sean, you don't want to really get him to the point where he feels incapable, or you make him feel like what he has provided isn't good enough. That is my biggest fuel to my fire. So now moving forward, I'm going to make it so hard for somebody not to give me an award. What I have in mind next for Triana, for the G, it's gonna be virtually impossible to not give me an award. Virtually. At that point, then we're getting into severe controversial territory. Now, what made the event palatable? I had my homies there. You know, I had Jerry, I had Jarvis, my brother, Alex came out of nowhere just to kind of support me. You know, my mom came and she was so cute. She bought like an umbrella so we could sit under a tree. You know how at the car shows you find a nice little spot in shade, because it was you have to understand, we was there from we left. I left the house 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. Went down there to go pick up the boys, Jarvis and Jerry, for us to drive over to the event. And from that day, we were dead tired. Particularly me, was dead tired. The sun is beating down on us. We doing all this walking. It was just a lot to have to take in, right? You know, my mom came through. She had a little chest with drinks and water and soda, and it was just, God bless her heart, man, because she was supporting. She was there, you know. That's the only thing that made it worth me staying, because honestly, I wanted to take my ass home. Like, once I started realizing, I've talked to over 8 people who were the event staff. When I was getting the same answer, And you telling me less than 10 minutes before they start judging, you give me a paper that I gotta scratch somebody else's name and car off to fill my. I was like, yeah, I'm done. And then, let me also tell you guys this shit. You know what they also did? They had 2 other, when they finally got to judge my car, the one judge was like, is that real carbon? Is that custom made? I'm like, you don't know about cars. You clearly don't know about cars if you're judging, asking me these questions. They're asking me if my hood for my car was carbon. And if it's custom made. So clearly you only know about Hondas and Acuras. That's all you knew. That's all you know. And this is no shade to my Honda people, but there was more Hondas and Acuras there than anything else, right? So I took it as a learning experience, and I know this is probably going way longer than what I wanted to. It was a learning experience. And I honestly, I don't think I see myself. I gotta check the temperature next time when it comes to registering my car to an event. I definitely got to, if it looked like something somebody just put together, and I'm seeing a gang of cars that look regular as hell, like straight off the dealership, nothing done to it, my car, I'm out. I'm out. My car ain't going in that event. Not this one. Because that was such a wasted time. It was an experience, but it was wasted time, man. So needless to say, I'm that person who held that event, that female, hey, God bless, but she'd been done blocked, and I'm not gonna deal with none of that stuff anymore. I'm good. It was a learning experience. You know, I was more upset that I dragged the homies into it, because I'm the one that told them. I was like, Jarvis, Jerry, put your car into this event. You know, they registering cars. You know what I mean? So I felt bad about that. I can give 2 shits about winning. I really, whatever. But I felt bad that I done dragged these guys into it with me. You know what I mean? But anyway, guys, there will be more events. There will be, more car shows. I will be registering my car in a lot more events. But till that day even comes, Triana going crazy. I'm gonna make it so impossible. I promise y'all. So just know, I've already did some mock-ups in Photoshop and in 3D. I did some dope little mock-ups that I'm gonna be putting together. So be on the lookout for some new changes coming to the G35, man. I promise you that. Anyway, as I always say, guys, stay humble, stay grateful, and stay driven. 1.